Hello everybody and welcome to my review of the camera tripod plate by Peak Design. Now this one, as they say on the website, is the standard plate, and I'm going to quickly go through the specs review first, and then I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are. So let's dive right in and let's have a look at the specs. Now as you can see, this plate is a square plate and it measures 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and in terms of thickness it measures only 0.3 inches, which is great because it's really thin, and it weighs 0.5 ounces and it is guaranteed for life, and it's made of aluminium, and the pad at the bottom there is made of PVC, so that will prevent your camera from twisting and moving about. And as they say here, in terms of compatibility, it works with, they say, with all the Peak Design tripods and straps. As you can see there, it's got 4 holes in the corners there. All you have to do, if you use the Peak Design system, get the anchor, you just feed the anchor through the hole there in the corner, and then you just feed that through there. As you can see there, really easy. It literally takes a couple of seconds and you're done. And then if you got, for instance, this strap by Peak Design, all you have to do, you'd attach it to the strap just like that. So I like that because I just strap to the strap, so you know it's quite handy there. And the other good thing is they've got 4 different ones, so if you got other like bits of kit from Peak Design, you can have multiple ones attached at the same time. As an example, I've got, I think it's called the clutch as well, the one that's pop behind in there. And so I normally have 2 anchors in one of these, one for the strap, so with one for the strap and one for the clutch there. And let me have a look also in terms of, like they say on the website, where is it? In terms of compatibility, it says that it works with all Peak Design tripods once again, and fits in most third-party Arca tripod heads. Now I'm using a Manfrotto tripod and it works just fine with my one, and I do have an Arca tripod head, and they also have a link on the website where you can check whether it's compatible with your specific tripod. Now if your specific tripod doesn't happen not to be on the list, in that case I'm sure we can get in touch with them and check that. But personally it's fine with my one, but yeah, once again, it's always good to double check that. And they also say, as I was saying, it's really thin, and as they say there, it's 50% thinner and yet still fits most Arca type tripods. Now I'm wondering whether the reason why they say most means because, you know, that due to the thinner profile of the plate, it does not fit all of them now. But look, once again, you can double check that, and like I've been using it for a while now. It's just as stable as other thicker plates, and it works just fine with my one. And the main thing is, now let me show you, as I was saying, let me see if I've missed anything first of all, anything important that I might have missed. No, I think I covered the main bits there. Oh yeah, as I say there, it fits any camera with a standard 1/4 of an inch screw. And in order to attach it, you're going to need to use a 4mm Allen key, so it is really incredibly quick. Okay, and other thing is, you see that the screw, it can actually move back and forth, which will allow you to adjust it a little bit. And it is the same thing with the one by the Manfrotto one that came in my tripod. That's actually a little bit more adjustment you can make there. But then you get plates like the Peak Design one that allows you no adjustment whatsoever. It's just in the center of the plate. So let me show you. So you just pop that one on. There you go. It's really easy. It takes literally 2 seconds. There you go. That's done. And as you can see, it's got a really thin profile, which I like. And yeah, it's almost like not having it on. Now that's not the reason why that is really important to me, is because, let me show you, I'm also using the system by, let me show you there, by Spider Pro, which means in the bottom of my camera when I have that one, okay, attached, plus this one attached to that one. So as you pile one thing on top of the other, that does make a difference. Because as you can see, the one by by 3-legged thing, as an example, it is much thicker. So when you pop that one on, that is pretty much double the size in terms of thickness. And you know, if it was just on its own like that, it's not a big deal, even though it is a fair amount thicker. But if you then put in that on top of that one as well, that does, you know, I think it's better if you can manage to get you know, a thinner plate like the one by Peak Design. Other thing to keep in mind is that if you're using a long lens like a 70 to 200mm, well, you're going to want to put the blade on the tripod collar there, not on the camera, as you don't want the weight of the lens on the camera itself. And once again, I do believe I covered all the main bits there, and yes, I hope you guys have found the review useful, and if you have found it useful, please do give me a thumbs up. And once again, if you like the review, please do consider subscribing to the channel, as that really helps, and I will see you guys next time.